board. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, great. So let's just go back to our POE, where you have to develop an assessment assignment out of 25 marks for grade 5 learners. Remember, you have to develop it. So I don't want to see copy and paste from the internet. Please, people, this is very important. It has to be your own. Get ideas and use your own, create your own assessment. Right, so I want to focus on number 5. Remember that you need to cover a range of cognitive levels in your assessment. And then I want to focus on this written description. After you have created an assessment, so the one part is an assessment, and I will get to that. The next part is the written description, where you have to give me an indication of the objectives that you are assessing and indicate where and how the different cognitive levels have been covered and assessed, and how you allocated or weighted the 25 marks to accommodate a balance between easy and more challenging questions, and therefore supporting the various learning abilities within your class. So the 25 marks that you need to allocate to the different levels will be like this. You have to show this in the written component of your POE. So after you have designed the assessment, you also need to write up what you have done. So the cognitive levels in a test or an assignment should be like this. This is the cognitive levels according to our CAPS document, page 296, where 25% is awarded to knowledge level questions. 45% of the marks goes to routine questions, 20% to complex questions, and 10% to problem solving. So how are we going to work out how many marks should we use or allocate to knowledge level questions? We do a calculation. We say 25% of, in this instance, 25 marks, and we work out that calculation. And then we get an answer. And what is 25% of 25 marks? That is 6 marks. So 6 marks will go to knowledge level questions. And that is our bottom lower level skills. So remember and understand. Mostly remember. That is knowledge. So you can ask them, what is a number pattern, or what is a prime number, or what is a square? That is knowledge level questions. 6 marks out of the 25 marks should go for knowledge level. Then we work out what is routine level questions, 45% of 25 marks. So you take a calculator if you can't work it out just like that, and you work out how many marks that is, and that would give you 11 marks. So 11 marks out of the 25 will go to routine questions. Complex questions, only 20%. So what is 20% of 25 marks? That is 5 marks. 5 marks out of the 25 marks is complex questions. Problem solving, 10% of the 25 marks, that gives you 2.5 marks. So now you just have to add up that it adds up to 25 marks. So when you work out this 25%, it gives you 6,2, and this one gives you 11,23 or whatever, and this one gives you, problem solving gives you 2.5. So you may decide to award another point here, say for instance 12 marks, and that's going to be according to your decision, and then you only give them 2 marks there. What is the complex again? 5 marks. So let's just count this up. 18, 20, 25. All right, so that is how I would like to structure it. Someone else could decide to award the 11 marks there and 7 marks there, but you need to indicate to me the 25 marks, how you have spread the 25 marks across the different levels for your assessment. Or you may decide to give them 6 marks here and then 3 marks there, because you can play a bit with the decimal side of the percentages. But in total, if you add these up, it should give you 25 marks. So 17, 20, 25 marks. So that is what you have to show me in your POE, in the written component, how you allocated the marks, the 25 marks, by spreading it through the different levels. And now I see a question on the chat section on how do you know which question is what? You need to go to your POE, to your curriculum, your CAPS document. Let me show you quickly. CAPS document. On page 296, you have the cognitive levels: knowledge, routine, complex, and problem solving. You see, that is where I got all the percentages from. Here they give you a description of the skills, and here they give you examples of every level, what kind of questions you can ask. Does that answer your question, Tisitsu? Then you also use Bloom's taxonomy, and you decide your question that you want to use. Is it a remember, understand, apply, analyze, evaluate, create? Which level is it? So you have to decide according to the question what you want to ask, in which level it falls, because you cannot ask 20 marks for just remember questions. So that is the aim here, is to make sure that you spread the marks throughout the levels, so that you have all the levels in your assessment, but that you don't have too many marks for just knowledge level or remember or understand, and not too many marks for your evaluate or create level. It has to be according to the percentages. The percentages helps you to create a reliable, fair, and valid assessment, because you make sure that you incorporate all of the levels.